All right, hello everybody. Today is May 11, 2024, and I am Michael from Michael and Jenny on YouTube. Today I'm going to go to a concert, Stairway to Zeppelin. I believe that's the name of the band here. It's a tribute band. Got these tickets a while back. Me and Jenny were planning on going, but Jenny has to stay in Taiwan for a little bit longer, so I'm just going to go myself. So yeah, and then today I'm going to go probably a couple places and just do some recording. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get out on foot and just walk around, do some recording. So all right, I hope you're doing well, so let's get started. Okay, so I told myself I was going to start eating healthier yesterday, and so I went out and I bought let's see here, protein and greens organic. This is a protein shake, you know, that you mix up, and it's supposed to give you like 20 grams of protein, less than 1 sugar, about 100 calories. So I was going to do this today, and I actually did make me a little cup of this, and it was really good. But then all of a sudden I was like, well, I kind of want some donuts, so I went out and bought some donuts as well. So that's my food dilemma for today. You know, I was really strong on saying I was going to eat well yesterday, but when today hit, I had a craving for some donuts, so that's what I went and did. Bought some donuts here. Okay, so I do not know if I'll be able to record inside the concert. I went to a Candlebox concert a few years back, maybe a couple years ago. Not sure exactly on the date there, but I had my camera in there. I was recording. I got busted, and I had the option of stop recording or get kicked out of the concert. Had security approach me. So I don't know if I'll be able to take my camera into the actual concert today. I'm gonna try to fill it out, see how I feel about it. And but the thing is, they allow you to have cell phones in there. So as soon as I got busted with my actual camera, I just pulled out my cell phone and started recording as well. And cell phones today give you a very good quality video and sound. So I don't really know what's the difference now, you know. But anyway, if I can get in there and sneak it in there, I probably will. I don't know how much of it I will record, and if not, maybe I'll implement a few videos from my cell phone that I'm going to take in with me if I don't get to take in my camera. Stopped off at the Dollar General store, got some Aquafina 2 cases, $12.60. Alright, so I just got a message from Jenny telling me simply because I bought the donuts does not mean I have to eat the donuts. She wants me to eat healthier, but just the other day I seen her eating ice cream. So even 2,000 miles away, she's trying to dictate what I'm doing here. I guess that's marriage, folks, right there. So, and a lot of questions I get a lot of times, a lot of questions people ask are, what time is it there, you know? So if it's 10:15 a.m. here in the morning, it's 10:15 p.m. at night until we do the time change. So they're a little bit more advanced, or a little ahead of us there. So, but yeah, just thinking about it, you know, trying to tell me what to do 2,000 miles away. You don't have to eat that donut. So yeah, but I see her sending me pictures all the time eating ice cream. So yeah, it just doesn't seem fair. I guess that is marriage, folks, right there. And I do have their classical music on once again. Nothing better than being in a vehicle, driving around, and listening to classical music. Alright, so on my way to get to the concert a little bit later, I had to go through Vanceburg. I needed to go to Vanceburg, so going to eat some lunch at Giovanni's. I really always enjoyed eating Giovanni's when I'm in Vanceburg. Alright, it has turned out to be a beautiful day, a good day to be out. And as you can tell by the sky, a little sunshine. And I'm going to get ready to go to Ashland, Kentucky at the Paramount and watch the concert, Stairway to Zeppelin. And once again, just want to show you the sky. It is beautiful. A perfect time to be outside, just driving around in your car, taking in some scenery. It truly is a picturesque day. And once again, I might be walking if I'm not careful here. Gasoline's getting pretty low. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some gasoline in the truck, but I'm not going to take it to Ashland. I always take the car on a little bit longer trip, so that's what I'm going to do. I wish I could take the truck, but just right now I'm going to take the car. A little bit easier on gas, a little bit more dependable. Alright, head back to Portsmouth right now. I'm going to switch out vehicles. That is the Ohio River, and I'm going across the Grant Bridge. And I gotta be honest, I could forego the concert and just drive around all day. It's so nice. And that is the Spock Memorial Dog Park. And the dogs are really enjoying themselves at the park today. Alright, just to give you fair warning, today's video is going to be more sporadic. It's going to be a little bit longer, and I'm doing that on purpose. So just to give you fair warning, it's not like a streamlined video about a specific topic or anything. It's just a daily vlog type of video today. So alright, just keep that in mind. Alright. And it looks like we have a Norfolk worker getting ready to get on the train of the 8031. And there is a YouTuber named Jawtooth. If you get a chance to check out his videos, his YouTube channel, that would be great if you're into trains. And there looks to be a door right in front of the train right there, which I never knew. Very interesting. And in Portsmouth, you have trains everywhere. One thing I like about Portsmouth, you have trains and barges. And talking about Led Zeppelin, the real band Led Zeppelin has come on the radio. And I must say, if you're going down New Boston area, especially on this road here, it's like going through the rapids. The potholes are really bad. The road is not smooth at all. It's turbulent. It's almost as if you're in an airplane. You hit some turbulence. That's basically what it feels like during that section of the road. Alright, as you can tell, I'm in the Ford Fiesta right now, getting ready to go to Ashland. I switched cars and switched vehicles and decided to get the car and go to Ashland. Try to get there a little bit earlier so I can record a little bit. I don't know if I'm screaming at you right now or not. I had headphones on, did some exercise in between the time of switching cars out. But getting ready to go to Ashland. Getting ready to see Stairway to Zeppelin. So, pretty excited right now. And Ashland has a little sign here that says Ashland, Kentucky, create with us. And I'm downtown Ashland right now, and I forgot they put a roundabout in. I absolutely hate roundabouts. There's one in Columbus. I've been through it a few times, and I just cannot stand roundabouts. Alright, so I don't know if the roundabout is complete or not. It looks like it might be, but I don't think I have to really go through the entire roundabout. I'm actually getting off of it right here, but this is the roundabout. This one doesn't look too bad, to be honest, but I'm going right here to park anyway, so. But yeah, not a huge fan of the roundabout. I think they cause more chaos than anything. And the security looks pretty tough already, so I'll probably just take my cell phone in. And this is a good view of the roundabout here. Just total chaos for me. And this says Ashland, Kentucky. It says welcome. And they got different locations of Ashland here showing the highlights of the city itself. So this is the Paramount right here. And looks like Howie Mandel is actually going to be at the Paramount. Okay, I'm just going to sit here and watch some people go around the roundabout. One lady, she literally just went in a circle completely around the roundabout. and very confusing, it looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna walk over to the roundabout. Everybody's been running over this here. This needs to be fixed. Alright, I'm going out to the center of the roundabout. Stand here. And I'm gonna try to make my way to the river. There's a river down here, so I'm gonna go to the river real quick before the concert. Alright, at least I made it over the roundabout. And there appears to be some bricks here. Looks like the church might be doing some extension work or something. Alright, so one thing I do, I carry pepper spray with me. I go different places, and you know, sometimes I go under bridges, and if I go hiking or something, I will actually carry bear spray as well. But some places you go, you know, you just want to have something for a little bit of protection, I would assume. Alright, looks like everybody's headed to the concert. I'm actually walking away from the concert right now. I'm going to try to get to the river, like I said before. And I want to talk about Giant Sarin Pagan, and I butcher the name all the time. And this is the port of Ashland, and I'm going to go through here. And if I'm not mistaken, this used to be a train station over here, and they have the Amtrak, which I did a video on that as well. So this is the Amtrak area over here in Ashland, Kentucky. And they do have some murals here in Ashland as well. It says Boating Cliffside Park. Ashland Park's there. And you do have to cross the train tracks to get to the river. And there is Giant Sarin Pagan sculptures right there. That is Venus over there. And this is a good view down the tracks in Ashland, Kentucky. And this is a closer look at Giant Sarin Pagan's sculptures. If you get a chance, I would go check out his Facebook page, his website. It is quite amazing life the guy lives, to be honest. And the Genesis sculpture still rotates, which is pretty amazing in person. You cannot ask for a better day to come out and look at these sculptures. And right there is the Ohio River and the hillside back there. Just makes for a beautiful, beautiful day to be out. And the river looks really cool today. It's a little rough looking, but looks really cool. Got some waves going. It looks a little dark, but you got the sunlight over here, so I'm gonna assume some of that's shadow. But good time to be down at the river. And look at that bridge. And they have little places here you can sit and fish off this little balcony, this little area here. Makes it really nice. And don't want to lose my camera here, but try to get you a good view of the river right now. And look at the waves. And this is where they would dock the LST-325, and that was a landing ship, I believe, in World War II. And we've actually done a video on that when it was here before. Alright, so the doors open up at 7 and the show starts at 8. So I'm going to start heading that direction right now. And the sea was angry, my friends. That's a quote from Seinfeld. George goes in on the well and gets the golf ball out. And they said it was a hole-in-one. I don't know. I really like Seinfeld, so. And this is a view of Greenup Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. And it says West 60, that direction there. And they do have a Hibachi Express in Pokebo right across the street. And Ashland has a lot of zip rides that you can get on. They probably at least have 20 in a row here for people to get on and enjoy. Alright, so I got Su Chin Ying texting away, telling me to enjoy the day, you know, as she's eating and going about her day in Taiwan. So right now it is about 6:30, so it's 6:30 a.m. over there. It's Sunday morning and it's evening here, Saturday evening. Alright, so this is where all the performers come out and they go in We also seen the comedian Brian Regan back here, and he was absolutely hilarious. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He's really funny. And we seen Candlebox as well. So Mr. Martin was the sweetest person you could ask for to be a huge rock star like he is. He really took the time, and he was genuinely, I mean, he really cared. So it was really nice. And another dumpster makes the video. Amazing. And Ashland has a youth ballet, apparently. I don't know if this is still in business or if it's still a school or whatever it is, but it looks like it is actually probably still current, so that's pretty neat. And so it looks to be an Ashland Regional Dance Theater, so that's pretty awesome right there. And this is a view of 52, and you go right across the road there, and you can go right directly back to Ohio. And Howie Mandel is going to be here live May 16th at 8 p.m. And I am now beside the Paramount, and it says Howie Mandel there live. And that's the sign of the Paramount. And this is the front of the Paramount, and they have these little stars out here with the individual names on them. And one thing that's noticed about Ashland, Kentucky is they got a lot of churches, a lot of nice looking churches. I really want to do another video on churches. Alright, one thing I always notice when I go out walking at different towns and stuff, usually it's a little bit bigger place, you know, somebody will come up and ask you for money or a cigarette. So that just occurred, so I definitely gave him a couple dollars. But like I said before, always carry the pepper spray. And what I do is if somebody's approaching me, you know, they get kind of close, I'll ask them to take a couple steps back before I pull my wallet out, you know, simply just to be on the safe side, you know, because you just don't know what their intentions are. But you do want to give them something if you can, you know, that's how I feel about it. But yeah, I always ask them to take a couple of steps back, you know, because it'd be very easy, just grab the wallet and take off running. So alright, so I'm getting ready to go into the Paramount. I'm going to sit there and kind of enjoy just sitting down for a while, get a relaxation. Voice is gone right now. I don't have no water with me to drink, so I'm getting thirsty, so it's a little, you know, plus walking, and it's a little warmer day. But getting ready to go into Paramount. I'm going to record with my phone, and then I will apply maybe some of those videos to the actual video here. But I'm not going to take my camera in. I just don't think I can get it in there. Usually I stick it in with Jenny's stuff. You know, it's a little easier to do that. But she's not here right now, so I think I'm just going to go and try to record some on the cell phone, because you can get a cell phone in there. So, which is weird. You know, they don't want you to carry a camera, but the cell phone's okay. So, all right, let's go check out Stairway to Zeppelin. All right. Now I just want to point this out. This has been bothering me for a while, so I need to get some new shoes. I got a hole going on here. Now, I wear Skechers, and this is the only shoe I actually get, the Go Walk shoe. And I have another pair that I've not used, so my whole finger can get in there almost now. So, especially I just tore it a little bit more. But about time to get rid of these shoes and get me some new shoes on. So, after I started walking towns and everything, I just went to Skechers. They're really nice. And you can tell they're pretty thick down there. Just want to point that out.
shore, 'cause you know sometimes words have to mean. In a tree by the brook, there's a song bird sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven.
This is where Jenny would be sitting, and I gotta be honest, when somebody's gone, no matter what you're doing, nothing's the same. Alright, that was Stairway to Zeppelin. I have to say they were fantastic. I had the best time I possibly could have without Jenny being with me. It was the right band at the right time. And what they actually did was they would show clips of Led Zeppelin, and they showed them on a big board, and you probably see it on the video, and it was as if, you know, you get kind of blurred between Led Zeppelin and the tribute band. So it was really nice how they had it done. So all right, if you like that, please subscribe, leave comments, ring the bell, whatever you like to do there, and most of all, thank you so much for watching. All right, bye-bye. All right, down that way is the roundabout, so I'm just going to go the opposite direction. All right, bye-bye.